Well, the new season has just started, and the two teams based in KZN are meeting right here at home at Umlazi. Lamontville Golden Arrows up against Richards Bay at the Kings Olitini Stadium. This game holds rich history. This game holds the greatest history between the two sides out here in KZN. When it comes to the likes of Musa Pilankulu having played for Golden Arrows, playing for against Richards Bay, and they are playing days. And today they're sitting on the dugout. They want to steal points away from the Natal Rich Boys. While the Natal Rich Boys supporters have come out in numbers to show nothing but support and not taking away. Habafana West 10, the supporters also waving their flag as high as they can. They've got the upper hand here when it comes to the meeting between the two sides. That's Golden Arrows got most wins between against Richards Bay. Can Golden Arrows increase their lead and make it 4 wins since the year 2022? Or Natal Rich Boys are going to switch the things up and level things up and make it 3 of each? Now, this is the new season, that is the 2025-26 season, and the first meeting between those two sides have only played 1 draw ever since they've met. And 3 wins in favor of Golden Arrows, 2 wins in favor of Richards Bay. Both teams were playing in this past weekend on Saturday. Golden Arrows lost to a team that plays in Bloemfontein, that is Siwelele, the newbies, and Richards Bay lost to a team that also plays their game in Bloemfontein, that is Marumo Gallants. Can they redeem themselves as both teams come from defeats this past weekend? Can they get maximum points? And this KZN derby, that is Golden Arrows up against Natal Rich Boys. 3 points is at stake here. 90 minutes will live to tell a tale. I'll have to take it all in and take all the pressure that comes with it. Keenan Phillips gets a start. Ayanda Chiane, Clarence Shitolo leading the team. Most of the time they have Junior Dio on the front. Pilane Kumalo. Those are the influential players that will have to play a role when it comes to Lamontville Golden Arrows starting 11, and yet to see what Ken Sponelo Oktele can offer. Very tricky times for Lamontville Golden Arrows. Coach mentioning that a few challenges were faced by the team. 1 or 2 of them cost them the match against Siwelele. But a 3-4-3 formation here, defending with 3. That's Coach Mangoba Mngwiti. The likes of Maova between the sticks. Shitolo and Komara Chiane are the 3 trusted great wall of Golden Arrows. Zwan and Lamin in the middle of the park. Phillips sideways. Tele. And Dion will be the target man up front for Lamontville Golden Arrows. Now all set starting 11 for Coach Mangoba Mngwiti. Mukele Tulo and Sumukele Charlie. Lubabalo Pizza are the officials of this match. Nonjabulo Ndlela as the 4th official of this proceedings. And she'll be just observing from the touchline and giving information to the match referees in case they miss something on the field. Oh, Natal Rich Boys, their starting 11 looks very familiar with only 2 changes up front. Lundi Mahala is the man that came on as a sub in the previous match, and Lindo Zikali also one of the players that did not make the game in the previous match, but this time around he gets to start up front with Lundi Mahala. Moses Mtembu being the man attacking in it. Now Kakusani Mtetwa was the solid man of the match in that game. Can this 4-4-2 formation pay off for Natal Rich Boys? Very congested in the middle of the park, but Golden Arrows are able to crack the Natal Rich Boys defense. Well, 90 minutes will tell us more. Coach Mangoba Mngwiti in the mix of things. It says the game are still trickling thick and fast, and is yet to show what he's here for and what he can offer with the team that is assembled for Lamontville Golden Arrows. So for the Natal Rich Boys, the likes of Moses Mtembu, Tulane Kumete, Mfundo Tigazi, and Kakusani Mtetwa are the center busy guys there. Ronnie Gabriel has not changed the midfield, has not changed the defense, has not changed the goalkeeper, only made changes up front. Lundi Mahala and Lindoguhle Zikali are the 2 players that are getting a start from the previous match for Natal Rich Boys. Now ball is in the center already and about to kick off. That's the 1930 kickoff here in Umlazi. It's a KZN derby, good people. Lamontville Golden Arrows up against Richards Bay here in Umlazi as the Betway Premiership 2025-26 season. And it kicks off on a high note. Now, ball has already played long here. Defense of Golden Arrows put to test, but kept it cool and just headed the ball towards the goalkeeper, that is Maova. Remember the SSTski is your hashtag on social media when you want to share your views and your thoughts and everything that has to do with the beautiful game. Every single moment, every single minute of the Betway Premiership will be broadcast by your World of Champions. Some of the games will be streaming, some will be playing live on your main channels. Remember to download the DSTV app too while you're at it, just to get to watch more and more of the games. Ball is wide. Movement from Aros, looking to launch across. Two men closing him down already. Numbers are looking good for Lamontville Golden Arrows going forward. Sian Ndlovu as the man that wants to create the final third problem for Natal Ridge boys. Salim Makula between the sticks, so we're hoping that he can redeem himself. And that goal post, considered the most crucial goal against Marumo Gallants, and gave Marumo Gallants a win in that match. So he had thought he grabbed the ball properly, but it wasn't really convincing enough. Ndlovu sends across. Makula ashes out, far side ball. Ball had gone out for goal kick, or rather it's indicated that it's a corner kick for Golden Arrows. This derby is quite rich here in KZN. So this is the first derby of the Betway Premiership out here in KZN, that is, for the year 2025-26 season. Numbers are thrown into the box, the likes of Dion Phillips for Golden Arrows. Pilar Nkumalo has got the height. Dion has got the ability to jump high. Phillips can compete for aerial balls. Can Natal Ridge boys defense and launch themselves the highest here? Salim Makula will be put to test. Near post ball, Makula with a punch. Ball is in the air now. Instructions are being shouted from the bench that they need to attack the ball and just come out as quickly as they can. Salim Makula was the man to come out and just punch the ball away. Not convincing enough, but it landed in a territory that could not trouble him or cause an upset for him. That's Salim Makula. 9 clean sheets in the previous season. Can he walk out of this match with another clean sheet? And it starts his clean sheet tally. Polly playing it back to Baova. Keenan Phillips with the wrong pass, yeah? But now Richards Bay are forced to defend with all that they have. That's Lamontville Golden Arrows. Now the ball seems to get the reaction of the supporters in terms of what the decision was made by the match referee here. Ball is wide. Aros making the movement. Skele receives. Skele is on the run here. Now, man to close him down is Pure Mtinega, wearing the captain's armband. Had a very decent play in the previous match. That's Mtinega. Got a little of support from Kakusan Mtetwa. Who had a very decent role. Walk away with the man of the match accolade too. That's Kakusan Mtetwa. Got subbed out right at the 85th minute. Seems as though he had ran his race and his engine was already dying out. That's Kakusan Mtetwa. Set piece in place for Natal Ridge boys. Kumete was there earlier on when the game was the previous game. That's Kumete. Man, I was also busy with Mfundo Tigazi. Oh, good height on the ball, looking for a header. And nobody to receive in that instance. Likes of Siabong Anzama and Kabatino Mango are the two players that are out. Our coach opting to start with fresh legs here. The likes of Lundi Mahala and Lindogu Zikali. Now movement from Colinaros, trying to find a way through. A man is waiting for the ref's decision. That's Pilane Kumalo. He's got the skill. That's the little man, Pilane Kumalo. Can create moments in the final third. Recently introduced also as a senior player in Lamontville Colinaros squad. Set piece in place. Aros, bad cross for the near post. Ooh, that touch. Almost to an on goal, but it went over the crossbar. Salim Makulao almost got caught by that pass. Just never got the touch right. That's Maova. Set piece in place here. Making a movement now up front. We've got numbers in the box, looking for height. So nothing is really paying off for them here. Another corner kick. Put in place. Looking for the orange jersey here. Also send it near post, yeah. Making a movement. Keenan Phillips receives. Looking for his green color. Movement looking good. Phillips receives a pass, but his 1-2 is not strong enough. Now ball over the defense here. Teto. No, sent it to Mtungwa. Good control from the Natal Rich Boys players. They had the dominance in their previous match also. Now here's a movement here. Looking promising with the attack that is Richards Bay. The man is initiating the movement is Mfundo Tigazi. His shot wasn't the strongest. Now Maova, the patient build-up from the back coming from coach Wangoba Mwiti seems to be something of the latest football here. Likes of Keenan Phillips find themselves most of the time pushing high up, waiting for the ball just in the opponent's half. And, being able to just have the transitional play and moving forward. Coach Marcus, goalkeeper coach of Lamontville Colinaros. Movement again from Aros, keeping the ball on the ground. Patiently rotating passes here. Can we see a movement that's going to test the goalkeeper here? Phillips receives. Looking for another movement here, but the pass was gone wrong. Cledon Shitolo. If you read the movement of Cledon Shitolo, just having to be more of the man that unlocks the movement most of the time. Throw in for Mtungwa. The young man also got promoted from the Diski Challenge team. They're not happy with the decision made by the ref here, signaling that the ball belongs to Golden Arrows. Coach Papi Zotwan is up on his feet. Former Golden Arrows player too, is now facing the team from the dugout, as well as Musa Pilankulu was his teammate back in the days. So Papi Zotwan, and today they're the personnel coaching the teams. Oh, they had the battles out here in Umlazi as players. That's Coach Papi Zotwane. And today he's on the dugout, one of the influential players that Golden Arrows has had back in the days, alongside Musa Pilankulu, that is Keenan Phillips. Mkinega just waiting and giving instruction to Umteto. Mtungwa with a pass, very clean tackle too, coming from the defense. Sabuchiane holding it back. Have to do with all that they have. The likes of Kagisho Dikashwa, and as well as Musa Pilankulu, a man who's got goals here in Umlazi, when he was still playing for Golden Arrows. So this derby has a rich history on the field and off the field personnel. All the players have to just play for the badge and the bragging rights of KZN, while the gentlemen on the bench are just bragging on history and who has done better than the other. But they were teammates back in the days. Pilankulu did not spend much time, and the Bay team says he trained with them but never played with them. So as was more on Golden Arrows, says he used to punish them here in Umlazi. So early days of the Betway Premiership, hashtag Lise Kazini, lost position of the ball here. Richard Bay making a movement. Very ambitious, that is Tula Nkumete. I wanted to get a shot towards Maova. So young man Nkumete, that is. Well, the other games that are just underway at the Chatsworth Stadium. So Chipa United are visiting Durban City. Kaizer Chiefs versus Polokwane City at the FNB Stadium. Sport for choice on your World of Champions. Let's see if we can make use of his choice here. But opted to share the ball wide. So there's Kutmakesi facing Stillies as Kukune TS Galaxy at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. Everything is available on your World of Champions and your DSTV stream app too. So you cannot miss any moment. If you've got the devices, you can watch anywhere, anytime. With the apps, remember the SS Disc is the hashtag. No counter attacks coming out of both sides, but Bailey tested goalkeeper Samaova. Salim Makula had a good one earlier on. Good punch now, ball in the air here. So Mkinega defends Salim Makula this time around. Coldenaros making a movement. The young man with the outer pass. Oh, wants to catch Makula off his line here. Very tricky with the pass too. Just needed to learn early. The pass played him and he went for the outside foot just to slice it. And looked promising, but too much height on it. No, to not really trouble Salim Makula. Now, Natal Rich Boys have lost a number of players that had a very influential play in their squad, the likes of Mtundwana. Players that they seem to have lost now. Medic will be called here. Man getting a yellow card so early, that is a Cledun Shitolo. After that reckless challenge, that is the captain himself. Now, it's going to be a concern for Coach Mangoba Mniti having to play with 3 at the back. And now Cledun Shitolo showing off starts. Ooh, that looked very dangerous. Luckily, he brushed off and not really make that stopping impact on the young man. DSTV Diski Challenge graduate 2, that is Lindo Tlezikali. Very impactful in the center of the park. You remember at Sugar Ray Kulu where he got his man of the match accolade. So Zikali. Now he's playing with the big boys, the big guns. He's becoming a big man too at his young age, seemingly the new age of football. Just most of them here, and most clubs, they're under the age of 23. So DSTV Diski Challengers have played a huge role in getting the youngsters promoted. Seen in all the teams, Orlando Pirates promoted a good number of players. Kukune also this season have promoted a good set of players. Stellies, they've been doing pretty well. Golden Arrows, part of the list. Really launching everything here. Mtetwa got hit awkwardly, but fellow teammate continues to play. Mtetwa's up on his feet. Ball is played to Mabuya. Ball is wide. Mtungwa. Mtetwa lifts his head up. Was hoping to get Lundi Mahala, but the pain continues to be persistent on Mtetwa. A very awkward place for Mtetwa, and he could not keep it in, and he could not handle the pain as much as he'd hoped he would. Guess the impact of the ball was too heavy on Mtetwa. Puts him in a very now opportunity for Coach Mangoba Mliti maybe to share some thoughts and views with the players and find a better attack movement from their side. Mtetwa's closing down most of the time, dropping deep to assist defensively, and Tepa Mabu were just guiding Mtetwa alongside Mkinega. Oh, Papi Zotwane is into his instructions here. Well, he knows them very well. Against Marumo Gallants, he was rather very much struggling with his team and not converting the chances in the final third. And this time around, he's up on his feet. Now another chance for Arrows. A man who's getting most of the balls, just not getting the crosses in. So that man Untlantla Zwane. This is a fifth corner for Lamontville Golden Arrows, and Richards Bay have not gotten a corner yet. Very interesting style of marking here. Sent to the near post, but nothing to bother the goalkeepers. So a young man needs to improve his corner kicks. That's a Pila and Kumalo. Good pass. Shitolo. Gladden Shitolo making the movement. Searching for Kumalo. Shitolo denied space by Mtungwa. Man who's got the ball now. Tigazi. Kumete. Tigazi. Ball is live for Natal Rich Boys. Mtungwa. Mtungwa's movement looked promising, but it's a little late with his run. No man to switch sides. If you check this player position is Lindo's Zikali. It's just right in front of Mtetwa. And then in front of Mtetwa is Mtembu. Man goes down, that's Kumete. Keenan Phillips wants to delay the movement of the ball and playing. Set piece. That's the second set piece for Richards Bay. Hoping this time around they'll get it right. Oh, puts good height on it, looking for a header, but cleared away by Golden Arrows defense. Zikali. Zikali lost position of the ball. Here's a counter-attack movement here. Might be too much of a good thing and not releasing the ball on time. He had numbers going forward, but decided not to release the ball early. He had an option to play it wide to Kumalo. Was opened, but kept running with the ball for too long. That's Ndlovu. Now crosses in the box. Nobody to receive. Still a blue jersey, gets the ball, sends a touch. No, could not unleash a strike. That's Fundo Tigazi. Had a very clear view, that's Tigazi, but the bounce of the ball really unsettled Tigazi here. A rush of the ball most of the time is a problem. Phillips with the header. Arrows again. Intending to be on the counter-attack. Ball is wide. Tele. Good to see how Richards Bay are just dropping deep in numbers to have about 8 players behind the ball and just only 2 players pressing most of the time. Making sure that Golden Arrows doesn't crack their defensive line. Tigazi. Mtetwa. Mtetwa goes down. He's got strong legs, that's Mtetwa. He knows how to win himself a foul here. Now Junior Dion. Keeps motivating his teammates. That's Junior Dion. Ball is wide. Tigazi with the play. Two on the pass. Lundi Mahala. Mahala with the touch. Ball is wide. Mtungwa. Keenan Phillips forever ready to defend his line. Pushes forward most of the time, that's a Keenan Phillips, but readily available to provide that defense ability. So the first corner kick of Richards Bay. Oh, I've got height and likes of Junior Dion dropping deep also to assist defensively. Moreover, it's been less engaged by Richards Bay. Is it still warm enough? There's a slight breeze out here. Good cross header! Let's hope something pays off with that header. That's Gunega. Had already been covered by 3 players. And look at how he's just and shocked that it almost went to goal now. Back pass to Maova. Pass was very heavy. Now lost position of the ball here. Can you see something here from Mahala? Takes an awkward bounce, but handball came off Lundi Mahala. Get the number of attempts, 1 from Colinaros and 3 for Richards Bay. Very frustrated by Maova's decision there to play the ball, and says it's not a goal kick, needed to go long. I suppose. Kumete. Spangani Zulu. Mteto. Back to Zulu. Gunega open wide, but the pass from the young man is very heavy. Inviting Golden Arrows to press high here. Gunega goes long. Kumete receives. Phillips. Ability to charge high, that's Phillips. As advantageous for him. Zikali. Mteto. Zikali. There's no movement to collect from Zikali here. Patiently playing. Good pass, going wide to Spangani Zulu. Mtungwa. Zulu's got the options, but two of on the pass, and he commits a foul. That's Spangani Zulu. Oh, the touches are looking promising, but nothing yet to be threatening in the box, maybe causing troubles. Most of the time, the defense is forever ready to intercept or put a block on it. Phillips receives from Maova. Sends it long to Zwane. Zikali covering so much ground so far. That's Zikali. Good pass, looking for Zwane. Mabua. A man with the highest number on his back. That is Tepo Mabua, wearing jersey number 72. Followed by the young man Usman Mtungwa, wearing jersey number 47. Then Lamontville Golden Arrows man, that is Untakla Zwane, 41. Oh, ball is wide. Very interesting that Coach Papizo Twan has been up on his feet since the start of the match. He has reached interest against his former club. It's more of him shouting instructions to the players than the coach Gabriel Roniwal, the co-coaches. So their positions are rather very even. Sboni Sokumete is the assistant coach. Keenan Phillips. Junior Dion is the man to collect as Pilane Kumalo. Zwane. Phillips. Pilane. Pilane is looking for an option here. Eventually gets the pass wrong, but got saved by the referee after they had committed a foul on him. Kept the ball for too long as this man, young man Pilane Kumalo, eventually ran out of options. Tetra claims that he had gotten the ball here. So third set piece for Golden Arrows. Every player of Richards Bay is a top deep. Now, good height on the ball. Makula collects. Now, good handling coming from Salim Makula. So, Lundi Mahala. No movement in the set. Not at the back. That's Mtungwa. Lundi Mahala got an individual award as a player of the tournament in the Kaba Cup 2025. I'll tell you a story about Lundi Mahala. He was part of Chipa United at DSTV Diski Challenge. That is Lundi Mahala. This man also won an award as a goalkeeper of the tournament in one of the tournaments he played. So he's got the ability to be a goalkeeper too. That's Lundi Mahala. Played for Mighty Reds. That is the Stars of the Rising. It's Lundi Mahala. I used to call him the shot stopper now. He is the goal banger. Guess he played as a goalkeeper to study how a number 9 should score goals, because he's a goal banger of late for Natal Ridge Boys. That's Lundi Mahala. Tetra sends it wide. First touch might be a challenge from Tungwa. Man who see more of the ball. That's Zwane. Zwane. Final touch. There's missing something here. Junior Dion. There's an option to go to the far post. Zwane with a turn. Zwane sends it wide. Okay, let's come closer. So, not really getting the shot you'd hope we'd get. Now that shot was well blocked by Natal Ridge Boys defense. Not giving them much space. So another corner kick for Golden Arrows. This is their 6th corner, going for the near post here. There's a movement now. There's Mahala. Lundi Mahala. Still, Lundi Mahala turns, looking for his fellow teammates. No one to receive his pass. Too many players sitting deep, and Lundi Mahala was left isolated here, but the teammates came in very late. Now movement again, wide again. As Zikali, the man to try and unleash a shot here. Yeah. 35 minutes gone. Over. This is a long-range pass to Junior Dion. Arrows are making a movement. Bay are closing down the shore here, not giving space for Arrows to land any of their ship that's intending to cause an upset on the defense of Natal Ridge Boys. It's been very interesting attacks, and the defenders have had a very influential play in this match, on both sides, that is. It's another corner kick against Richards Bay. Will a set piece be the reason for one of the sides to celebrate? Phillips brings it back to life. Orange Shares is there, but Makula collects. Wants to unlock a counter attack, but the runs are slightly late. Fundo Tigazi. Now he's not sure where he wants to throw the ball to. Might be showing a bit of a time here, going long. Looking for Junior Dion. Quickly comes through to rescue the situation. That's Gledon Chitolo. Kumalo sends it wide. Sponelo Kele. Junior Dion dropping into the box with most of the defenders. Ball has gone back. Now restarting their movement. Keenan Phillips. Phillips at the pass, looking for Zwane. Oh, Zwane's first touch. One of the strongest, that's Zwane. Ball is wide now. Ndlovu sends across, looking for Kumalo. Kumalo stays on his feet. Salim Makula. Long and Clayton Shitolo's forever ready to launch something here. Zikali. Mtetwa. Zikali. Back to Mtetwa now. They're playing a one touch, two touch from one another. The 10 players. Now ball is wide. Here's a movement here from Natal Ridge Boys. Touch was heavy from Moses Mtembu. Gone back to Mkinega. Sends it long. Mahala's in the box. At his headers. Not of the strongest this time around. That's Lundi Mahala. Game that requires a lot of tactics. Pass gone wrong here. Kumete to capitalize. But since Coach Mangoba excuse the language, viewers at home. Frustration from Coach Mangoba Mniti. Not happy with Kamara's movement and pass. A bit stressing in how they're trying to unlock their movement. That's Mangoba Mniti. This derby holds a very big name here in KZN. Here, Lundi Mahala was hoping to get the ref's attention. Kumalo, why to Kele? Chiane? Phillips to Kamara. Erot Maova. 41 minutes gone already, no goal yet between the two sides. Bounces off the back of Sian Klovu. So one of the DSTV Disky Challenge players promoted his second game of the Petri Premiership. That's Sbanim Tungo. Shitolo. Just looking to find Ndlovu here. Good turn from Kumete. He's got two on him. Kumete on the move. What will he decide to do here? There's less of Golden Arrows jerseys. Good switch, far side. Chance for a volley, but the leaning back set him off. So Moses Mtembu. Junior Dion is up on his feet after Tepo Mabua. Got a bit of a head on him. So Pilane Kumalo's been trying to take the set pieces, not really successful. Can he this time around, just before halftime, 2 minutes to go, deliver something of a great quality? Zikali, very relaxed player. Zikali never rushes to release the ball. Salim Makula going long. Just 2 minutes remaining of the first 45 minutes of this match, and no goal yet scored by either side. Mahala with a turn. Good movement, but lost position of the ball and wins himself a set piece. That is Mahala. Now there's a conference of players ran through to have a chat with the ref here. Sending them back and says they need to shuffle back, and Mahala will be attended by the medics as the medical team of Natal Reach boys have made their way in now to check on the injured player. Oh, he had a good turn. And the contacts he got with the man that's on a yellow card, that's Glenn Shitolo. That's the reason why most of the players had ran to the ref and asked him if he's not going to give him a card, because if he gets another yellow, It'll be a red card for him. That's Clayton Chitolo. So they wouldn't want to lose Clayton Chitolo at the first half. That is Lamontville Golden Arrows. Now I was having a chat with the referee and the captain of Richards Bay also there to say he's taking too much time. Guess is asking for the red card, and Chitolo now is explaining his case to Mkinega, captain to captain. There was really no foul here. It's more of a 50-50 situation. So, no card served here. 45 minutes has lapsed, only 2 minutes of additional time. Players took long to just leave the ref's side. We've already tapped into a minute of the first 45 minutes here. Set piece in place. The man to take it is Tigazi. Is he gonna go for goal? I've sent height into the box. Oh, Tigazi going for the near post. Oh, but it just bounces off the frame of goal and nothing to bother the goalkeeper. Is Maova. Seen less of trouble coming his way. That's Maova. And Makula dealing with a lot of set pieces, corner kicks. The second half will be a different complexion here. Tigazi. Mteto. Movement looking really good. Ball has gone out for a throw-in. So Keenan Phillips has also had a solid day in the office defensively for his team. Phillips, this will be the last movement between the two sides at first half. Junior Dion, less action on his side. Lundi, Kumete. Ball is played back, Maova. Clears it away from danger. Junior Dion is offside. And as well as Kumalo were offside. Those are two players who are offside. Well, the first half, with very minimal movements in the final third, very minimal movements in the goal post. Goalkeepers barely tested. It's been a very quiet one in the final third. And more set pieces that were coming their way. But none of them were converted by either side. This is a half-time moment for both teams to go and have a chat in the change room and see how best they can come back in second half. Maybe something different will come out of the two sides when they're going forward. Likes of Mahal, I've seen less of the ball, but the moment he had gotten the ball, there was something promising coming from him. Junior Dion, one of the influential players up front, also barely caught the ball in this match. Oh, so likes of Salim Makula, dealing with a lot of set pieces, dealing with a lot of corners. Got nothing to trouble him as yet. Going into halftime, knowing that he has not conceded a goal, has a good one for Salim Makula. Needs to redeem himself from the previous match that he played. Right here, considered 2 goals. That is Salim Makula. Well, at halftime, it's 0 arrows and 0 pay. Well, a very interesting first half between the two sides. Now, second half is about to start. And who will Oh, I'll tell you that coaches have had their conversations in the change rooms coming into this match. And the second half, who get his instructions executed properly here. Here's movement denied, the counter-attack movement, and seems as though it's a strategy from Richards Bay. Lamontville Coronaros up against Natal Rich Boys. Second half of the KZN derby. Want to claim rights here in this match. Colonaros had moments closer to the final third, nothing to bother the goalkeeper. Natal Rich Boys also spent time in the final third, but nothing really threatening so far. Maybe the coaches will look at making changes later in the 65th, 70th minute maybe. Mtetwa's pass, looking for Mahala. Mahala's got pace. Ball is played back to Mahova. Shitolo. Gianni. Ball is flighted high. Pilanik Kumalo's first touch was not of the greatest here. And has gone down as Fundo Tigazi. Brought down by Pilanik Kumalo. Two players that have been playing most of the set pieces, so either Kumete or Fundo Tigazi. But Kumete's set pieces have been lending most of the time on Lamontville Colonaros players to head them out. Dion is asked to drop deep and assist defensively. They've got to Umahala there, that's going to be troublesome now. Ball lands awkwardly here, Mtetwa. The ball ran away from him, Mtetwa. So he wanted to try and get himself a goal in the start of the season. That's Mtetwa. Previous game that he played was more defensively. This time around, here's more offensively because of the young man Lindo Zikali covering so much space. Arrows on the movement. Mtetwa's won the ball very smooth on the other side. That is that's Zikali. Throw in now, man on the movement, Kumete. Namtunga was already making a movement to take a run at Sumtunga, but could not get away with it. Now, you can never be in KZN and not witness Injamu. That's the power of culture and tradition within the traditional spaces out in KZN. When you love the game, you also infuse it with culture. Relatable concepts too, part of recreation, that's sports and culture. So they relate at the end of the day. Arrows on the movement. SBC, pass too heavy. Shitolo. Handball on Moses Mtembu. Keenan Phillips. Tinega. Phillips on a shift here. Mahala. He knows he's coming from an offside position. That's why there's no pressure on him playing the ball. It's just gambling. If the assistant ref picked it up, it's well caught. Sponelo Kele. Kumalo. Slightly physical in their game. That's There's two teams. Phillips denies access to Tulane Kumete. Wants to tack in and find something here. Pass might be heavy. Keeps it alive. He's on side. That's on Tunga. Zikali with the switch. Mtembu sends it wide. On the other side, Sumtunga. Kumete. Now here's a movement from Zikali. Oh, the ball just slides away. Good movement here. Pass to Junior Dion. It's a 1v1 situation. Oh, clean tackle. Junior Dion keeps it alive. Nobody with the green and yellow jersey coming closer to Junior Dion. Forced to play it long. Zikali with the clearance. Now, Coach Papi Zotwane just mastering the high press ability from his teammates, his team, brother. Hear him just screaming the instructions and how soon and how they can just press. Now, there's no game in KZN with that man that is Dlamini. Amazulu faithful that Dlamini, but whenever there's a game in KZN and he's able to just make his way, he will come and support Kumete. Still a movement on the side. Mtuwa. Oh my goodness! Mala! Good space! Opened his body really well, but the touch wasn't good enough coming from Mala. Oh, that movement looked really promising, and it came out of nowhere. That's Mahala. Seems as though he'll shake it off and not need medic, but they've made their way already. Coach Ronnie Gabriel has been rather very silent and observing the game most of the time. He's barely been up on his feet, especially against Lamontville Golden Arrows, who he trusts Coach Papi Zotwane to be the more instructive and informative person to be up on his feet. Also the DSTV assistant coach, that is Boni Sokumete. So, on the bench now, there's another player down there of Natal Rich Boys. Struggling from the pain as this young man Spangani Zulu. Having to chat now about the system and how they can play better. Coach Mangoba Mngwiti combining his heads with his technical team, Musa Pilankulu and Kahisho Dikasho. The rotation of the ball is rather very impressive. Ball dispossessed as Mtetra. Mahala's on the run. Mtetra sends off Mahala. Ooh! Great idea from Mahala. Look at the pass from Mtetra. And Mahala going with his outer foot. Just slightly wide. Mangoba Mngwiti not happy with the players just losing possession of the ball in a very dangerous areas, and they've already pressed high. So the counter-attack are very threatening. Bit of a worry maybe for coach Mangoba Mngiti when his team loses the ball that cheaply. Shitolo. Keenan Phillips sends it wide to Phillips now. So trying to make something here with their movement. Oh, they have to make a sub. That's Natal Rich Boys. So Spangani Kumete felt a knock and signaled to the bench that he'd rather be subbed out. Can't seem to continue. So now made changes. Looks of Halalisani Vilagazi. Good turn. Ball is still live. Rev keeps quiet. Now, well, the ref had waved play on because the team had advantage of the ball and allowed them to play most of the moments. And when the ball had gone out, he blew the whistle for the player to be attended to. Halalisani Vilagazi is the player introduced. Lundi Mahala. Tetra is the first player to be fouled. Tetra's also down. Current games underway. Kaizer Chiefs and Polokwane City still 0-0. Makis still is. Game is still 0-0 too. Or rather, Makis in Stellenbosch, it's one aside. 15 minutes gone, and the Makis are the hosting team. Soccer City still 0-0. Cocoon and TS Galaxy 0-0. Well, current games that are underway, there's no team that's actually on the winning side as yet. And all of them are in their second half play. Mtungwa. Tigazi. Mahala. Still a movement here, but too much power on the ball coming from Mfundo Tigazi. The team's already lining up players that I would like to introduce. Now, here's a pass that has really gone wrong. This might be his last touch. That is Ukledun Shitolo. Seemingly, because of the yellow card, they'll rather not risk it that much. They'll take him out. Say corner kick for Richards Bay. Tigazi coming into the box, sent to the near post. Yeah, touch. Back on live now. She has a counter-attack movement here from. Man, is a very busy person too. That man in the center. So on Tantazwane. Abuela Makoele is the player to come on, replacing Cledwin Shitolo, who got a yellow card at first half. That's a young man wearing jersey number 22. Also to be introduced in the Lamontville Colinaros, Jerome Carolse. Jerome Carolse, former Mamelodi Sundowns player. This man, that's Jerome Carolse. Disappeared from the game for quite some time. Well, Coach Mangoba Mngiti knows him very well, so opted to invite him to Lamontville Colinaros for some game time. That's Jerome Carolse. Very active player in the final third. Now DSTV Diski Challenge left with 6 goals on him. Tigazi. Still Tigazi sends a cross. A very threatening cross. Looking for Kumete, who's in the box. At Gianni. As well as Ukele kept a watchful eye here. That's Ukele. Good pass. Wants to trouble the defense of Natal Ridge Boys. Skill at its best. Polo's rather waving to go out. Now here's the new man. That's Moses Mtebu. So he's bringing a different complexion to his play now, with skill and also just trying to be more creative with his passes. Tigazi and Kumete, still the players that take on the set pieces. So corner kick will be taken by Mfundo Tigazi. Played shot with Kumete. Kumete forces Metas into the box. Outer foot kick was not the strongest. Play looking promising here. No first touch from Osponelo Kele. Lundi is forcing Metas into the box here. Mtetwa, so creating moments. Zikali losing position of the ball. Counter attack for Golden Arrows. Flag is up for offside. Tigazi to Mabua. Salim Makula. Seen less of the ball in the second half. That's Salim Makula. Hope his concentration level is still just on a high. So previous game, the lapse of concentration got him making some errors from a simple ball play or simple shot of the ball. Oh, Maova's risking it now. Has to take it out. He lost his footwork. That's Edward Maova. As the pass played to him, and luckily that ball did not skid away from him, because had it done so, would have been trouble for him, because the pressing was very close, and Tigaz would have kept the ball alive and maybe, just maybe, get it to cross the line. Tigazi. Oh my goodness, again! It's Mahala, unmarked. I needed to bury that one. That's Mahala. Good flight of the ball too. And he shied away from the ball instead of him making contact with the ball with his forehead and just cushioning it towards goal. Keenan Phillips. Some around his pass has gone wrong. Mahala. So Mahala's movement up front has the promises, but just not getting the final touch right. Tatazwane is the one that's wearing the captain's armband now. Now Zikali. Zikali looking for options. Tigazi. Mahala's in the box. Zikali is outside. Tigazi wants to launch across. The ball had gone out for a corner kick. Trying to create those moments where they get to score goals. Yeah, it's been more for Tigazi taking the set pieces, but not really landing them right. Good flight of the ball here, but cleared away from danger. Phillips on a shift. Here's a chance here. Tigazi to submit a cross. Here's a chance to finish from Zikali. Very good idea coming from Zikali. Seems to be feeling some heavy pain too. That's Lindogo Zikali. Had a good movement here. Ball is sent wide, and that deflection. Good idea too to just send it the opposite direction of the goalkeeper. The ref is asking him to step out on the other side. Sort of been a very nice way to unlock his 2025-26 season. Had a couple of games in the previous season and the Betway Premiership, and also being in the Diski Challenge team as the captain of the team. That's Lindogo Zikali. Maova going long this time around, looking for Sibonelo Cele. Oh, that flick not convincing enough. Salim Makula comes out. Now here's a chance here. Ooh, stop the ball that had goal out. Oh, goodness. So Tulane Kumete. Movement on the near side, not really cleared. Oh, beautiful first touch. Looking for Mahala here, ball not properly cleared. Chance again here for Zikali. Mtetwa now wants to go for a left foot shot. That's Mtetwa. Kumete with a turn. Mtetwa. Tigazi. Combination. Ball is sent back. Mtembu. Oh man, that came on as a sub. Coach Mangoba Mwiti just preparing his subs. Tigasi. Set pieces have not been great. Come from Tigaz and Kumete. Here's a pass here, but the ball bounced off his heels. Not really getting the touch that would have set him off really well here. Cross into the box here. Now here's a chance again, sends a cross. Again for a finish here from Phillips. Now Mahala. So this time around, no one to hit the ball to. That's Mahala. Movement again from Arus. Here's a chance here. It's a push, but the ref says you better stand up, young man. Coach Kakishu is up on his feet. Salim Makula, the not so convincing pass. And is making the shape and defensively. It's Gianni. Mazikali is trying to make another movement. Ball is wide, finds Kumete. Kumete just not really unleashing a good cross towards goal. That's Kumete. Looking for Mahala. Kumete. Flag is up for a foul committed by Mahala, that is. Dutu Zospia is coming on now. So Sibia, that's coming on for Sian Dlovu, and another man that's Lungelo Dube. Coming on for Keenan Phillips. Spears coming on as a sub was one of the players that pretty much used most of the time in their social pages. That's Lamontville Colinaros. Such a very informative and smart character too. That's Dutuzo Spear. Oh, ball is quickly played by Arrows. Kamara. Lost position of the ball earlier on. That's Kamara, but this time around getting it right with his passes. Zwane. It's been a quiet one for Zwane in the second half. Pass running Ukrele, that is.
Coach, can you do this up now? No.
Natal Rich Boys making a sub. So Mbulelo Zuge to come on. For Mfundo Tigazi, that is, the player to come off. Bit of a limp. I think he's feeling some pain on his muscles. So Mbulelo Zuke is the player to take his role here on the far side with the runs. See here, set piece put in place. Golden Arrows hoping to get something out of it. Richard's play of put numbers just defensively to hold everything down and not give space. Sponelo Kele stands under the pole. Numbers into the box. Makula guys it out with his eyes. Not really bothered by the flight of the ball. It's not going towards goal. Swerving away from the frame of goal. This is two sides back in 2024-2025 season. Richards Bay won the match by 1-0 against Lamontville Colinaros. Zikali, that's Lindogu Zikali was the goal scorer, who is now still holding it down in the center of the park. That's Uzikali. Then in the second leg, it finished on a 0-0 draw. So if this game ends in a draw, this will be the second draw on their head-to-head history. That's Golden Arrows versus Richards Bay. Mahala. Ball is wide. Man came on as a sub. Zuge. Back to his teammate Tumtum, that is. Switching sides to Vilagazi. He's getting a yellow card too, that's Uzwane. Here, the very nice names that the players are being called by. There's a Dembele here, the Natal Rich boys team. Your head coach at Uzwane says, Dembele, take him on. Well, if you have the abilities to perform like Dembele, I guess the nickname Dembele will be ordained to you. Set piece, another unsuccessful one. Here's a chance here. Moses Tembo. Over. Refusing to risk it. Looking for Dion. Mtungwa. Now 10 minutes remaining in it to see if we'll get something out of the 10 minutes. Golden Arrows' next match. Next fixture. Here's a movement. Get from the line, yeah. Before it crosses the line, rather, not from the line. It's a very smart movement. Looking for Jerome Carrell, sir. It's been very quiet on his side. Yeah, cross into the box. Golden Arrows will be playing another derby here in Durban. Chance for a volley! Beautiful volley coming from Junior Dion. Totally out of nowhere. And he releases a missile of a shot. That's Junior Dion. Given Lamont Golden Arrows a reason to be on their feet now and celebrate, because Junior Dion is seen less of the ball. That is Junior Dion, and just this one golden opportunity came his way, and he knew and he had to put power. But how the ball landed him was a good setup, and beautiful volley. Makula was not expecting Dion to be out. He's more of a number 9. But what a cracker from Junior Dion. Arrows 1. And Richards Bay, no. Now here's the movement. Mahala! Denied by Mahova. Great block from Mahova. They had all the powers coming out of Mahala. Our ball is still live. Sending it to Mahala. Chance for Kumete! They knocking at the right places. But not really getting it to cross the line. Good setup of a touch here. There's the movement that Mahala had gotten, put on full laces. But Mahova well positioned to just deny Mahala that attempt. We've seen it happen before. Our flag is up for offsides. Now both the coaches of Golden Arrows are up on their feet. Kaizer Chiefs are also leading. Polokwane City. The man that got his Kaizer Chiefs debut, that is KZN born Spesihle Ndlovu, as the goal scorer for Kaizer Chiefs. That's his first game, obviously. And the Kaizer Chiefs colors. He's already introduced himself with a goal here. Well, Golden Arrows have got the lead. Stellies and Makesi still on even Stevens between the two sides. Kukuna leading TS Galaxy by 1-0. It's a 1-goal cushion Wednesday today. Kumete. Kumete sets up a pass, looking for Mahala. A patient play coming from the players of Natal Reach Boys. It's the new man, Duduzos Bia, put down Palm Teta. Yemen has been very solid in the center. That's Zikali. Now here's an attempt here, trying to test Makula once again. So not really clearing it right. Now Kabadino Mango. Oh, Zikali, good day in the office and good play too from Lindogo Zikali. Oh, Kabatino Mahango coming on. A corner kick, maybe something will come out of it and get the second goal. Near ball into the near post. So no one to receive in this instance. Well, this match, in terms of their goals scored, they never score one another more than 2 goals. So that ends in a 2-1, 1-0. On the number of times they've met. And last time the game finished with a 0-0 was when Natal Rich Boys in the 2024-25 season beat Arrows by a 0-0. And Arrows in the 2022-23 season beat Richards Bay by a 0-0. Ryan Moon was the goal scorer there. Maova goes down. Mangoba Mniti shouting that he needs to stand up. That's Maova. They're giving him instruction that needs to be up, because I think he's trying to buy time. That's a Maova. Sibia. Ball is wide. Kele. Sibia collects. Kele is trying to be on the assistant. Yeah, Sibia sets up a pass, but ball is gone out for throw-in. A man pulling a card out of his pocket for Sponel Kele. A very unnecessary yellow card also coming from 2 players colliding with one another. Now here's a chance here. Kumete, 1v1. But Kamara to the rescue. You need to put a good shift in the office defensively. 9 minutes remaining of the 90 minutes. Cross in, Maova to collect.
Second 45 minutes to play. Referee's national time is 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Well, play in the center now. There's a chance for Kumete. Sets up a pass. Man is on a shift and a half. As this man. Movement is looking pretty good for Lamontville Coronaros. A very active man is involved, just gave a very solid tackle too on the defensive side of things. There's more of him in the first half. Now is forced to drop deeper and assist defensively too. That's Ntatazwane. Now here's a chance for Kabatino Mahango. Mwango sends it wide. Mtembu receives. Mtembu with a cross. Looking for Mango! Jumped too early there. That's Kabatino Mahango. Paul still cross into the box. Mahala is in the box. Sets up someone in front of him, but nobody to receives. Mahala. Paul is still live. Richards Bay looking to get some redemption out of this. Eventually cleared away from the box by the defense. Dropped deep now to assist defensively alongside Ntatazwane. That is Kumete takes this corner kick. So very unsuccessful with these set pieces today. That's Kumete. Sends a cross into the box. Smallova comes out. Bounces off for Mahala. Counter attack from Arus. So there was a head injury here, and Mahala got hit by Maova's jump when he was trying to get the punch of the ball out. But Mahala needs to stand up here because his team is trailing behind. So time might be against him, and the ref sends him off. Says, I need you to go out the field and come back once you've been attended to, especially when it's a head injury. Quickly running his way to the center half. In order for him to come on, that's Mahala. Makula sends it long. 4 minutes of the additional time, only seconds remaining now. And this match, Makula looking for Mahala. Kumet is in the box. Kabatino Mango competes, but not given much space. Kumete might be coming from an offside position, that's Kumete. He also realized that he was very much offside, did not even protest for that incident or for that call. That's Kumete. Well, so only seconds remaining before Lamontville Coronaros claims a victory here. Well, the next match is up against Durban City. Since they'll be visiting Durban City for their next fixture. Still within the areas of KZN. Spoiled for choice when it comes to facility out here in KZN. Well, the final whistle has been blown here. And a good day in the office for Lamontville Coronaros. This is another derby that they back. They have 3 wins against Richards Bay, and they've made it 4 this time around. And Richards Bay, they've only won 2 of their match. So here's the beauty of a goal from Junior Dion. The very solid volley to beat Salim Makula. There's the African dance from Junior Dion, and Dutuzo CB having a chat with Junior Dion and how they could have done it better. Better in the office again for the head coach of Richards Bay. Seems to be not coming right as yet for Natal Rich boys. Papi Zotwano's up on his feet, just echoing instructions to his players. Now the man of the moment is Uzwane. He's done everything in those powers to just find himself being the man of the match today. Solid offensively, and he came in defensively also to assist his team after they scored the goal, that is Uzwane. So he gets the man of the match and the KZN derby, that is Uzwane. Sharing his sentiments with Dutuzo Sibiya and how he performed far better. Well, the faithfuls of Lamontville Golden Arrows will go home with a big smile on their face with a victory in the bag and 3 points pocketed here. It's Junior Dion, the difference maker. Lamontville Golden Arrows 1 and Richards Bay 0 at full time.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have a man after match. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who got a winner before man of the match?
First one. In 3 seasons, first one.
Angithi besidliwa desabe ngawini imali batshe. Besidliwa nje.
Kodwa mawenzana. Let's game lalela.
Wonke amagame.
Lasanda lay-1.
Ngisho lana season bekenzani?
Oh, last season. Hayi,
Makahle, makahle. Woza, woza. That's it.